This morning on Daybreak, a man is getting treatment after being shot in West Springfield.
And a final push from the Greene County Collector's Office to pay your property taxes. What to do if you're not sure what you owe.
And we've got a new year on the way. Usually comes with a lot of resolutions. We'll talk about how to better stick to those this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning and welcome into the show. It's Monday, December 30th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. I can't talk New Year's. I still got Christmas food leftovers in my fridge, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like fancy food things, you know? I'm not just hoarding
What you got?
I say you're going to share?
Oh, food from New Orleans. Muffalettas, sandwiches. I had a po' boy yesterday. It was fantastic. My brother lives down there. Was there visiting some family.
And now you're back here. How do you transport that type of thing?
Carefully, wrapped,
Carefully.
chilled.
That's the
Very
answer.
nice.
Meteorologist Beth Finello is in for Lisa today. She wants to know if you're sharing.
Yeah, what's happening? I love New Orleans, the culture, the food, the atmosphere.
That's nice.
You go to New Orleans, first off, without asking us if we wanted to go. Then you come back with food, leftover food, and you going to share?
I'm still full, so maybe I should bring it in. I'm still full
just
from
checking.
all that, right?
I'm just checking.
She was ready for that.
No kidding. Yikes. I'm going to run home and get it if you do the weather.
Perfect.
How about that?
I mean, I can do that. That's fine. I like po' boys.
Pretty cold today, though.
Good trade-off.
I need the heat in the car. Right?
Yes, absolutely. We're starting off this morning with mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures are in the 30s. Look at satellite and radar right now. Mostly cloudy. These will start to move a little bit north, but we'll stay mostly cloudy through the day today. We're starting off with temperatures at 33 degrees here in Springfield on a west wind at about 15 miles per hour. It's 32 in Branson, 36 in Ava, 34 in Harrison, Arkansas, 36 in Mountain Home. We're about 15 to 20 degrees colder than we were at this time yesterday. We've got winds out of the west at 10 to 15 to almost 20 miles per hour, and we're seeing gusts this morning anywhere between 30 and 35 miles per hour. So our feel-like temperatures in the 20s. It feels like it's 23 in Springfield, Camdenton, Branson, and out in Joplin. As you head out the door, you're going to want to bundle up. Temperatures today not going to budge a whole lot. They're only going to make it into the upper 30s. It's going to be cold and it's going to be breezy. Also going to want to give yourself a couple extra minutes. We had a light snow shower come in last night. Some of the cars are coated with just a nice fine snow shower out there. So you're going to want to add a few extra minutes to defrost your windshield. Through the rest of today, mostly cloudy skies, cold and breezy. Temperatures in the upper 30s. I have all of that coming up. Plus, I've got your New Year's Eve and your New Year's Day forecast in just a few minutes.
A story with your right to know this morning. A man is getting treatment after being shot in West Springfield yesterday. As police say, one man shot another near a home in the 900 block of North Kansas Expressway, but the specifics of the man's injuries have not been disclosed to us yet.
What caused the disturbance that caused the shooting, but that's under investigation at this point. The suspect is not in custody. We believe they left in a vehicle, but we're still looking into that at this point.
And the only description of the suspect given by police is that he is a white male. We'll continue to update on ozarksfirst.com as we get details.
Another shooting in Springfield yesterday sent a person to the hospital. Police say it was an accidental shooting just after noon in one of the rooms at the University Plaza Hotel. The person is expected to be okay after going to the hospital.
And a 21-year-old man died in Springfield after his car crashed into a tree on National Avenue yesterday morning. Connor Gray was driving south on National when the car moved off the road and struck a tree in the yard of a home in the 1300 block of the road. Police say alcohol impairment is being considered as a factor in his death. This is the 13th fatality crash in Springfield this year.
We're also learning that many with the Springfield Fire Department are mourning the death of Fire Marshal Kevin Fox. He died Saturday from injuries he suffered in a motorcycle crash last week. Fox was driving a motorcycle on Riverdale Road south of Nixa on December 21st when the motorcycle went off the road and hit a tree. Members of the Southern Missouri Professional Firefighters Association are working to gather information on a memorial.
It's just a couple of days until a new year, but that also means your property taxes are due. There's only one more day left until that deadline, and if you don't pay your bill on time, you could be getting late fees. Plus, you don't want to get caught off guard with some other tax requirements, such as a mid-year home purchase. We spoke to a few county collectors, and they're explaining that exactly what you should be paying for if you bought a home this year.
So this time of year, because we're in December, taxes are currently due. So our job is to make sure that they have been paid for 2019. If not, we collect it from the seller, and then the buyer will prorate back to the seller for the portion that they're going to own the property.
The title company will prorate the taxes between the seller and the buyer, and the seller is credited that prorated portion, and then the full responsibility of the full bill shifts to the buyer.
All right, and if you did buy a home and you don't know if you paid those taxes in full or you're just not sure, they're encouraging that you call the office to make sure that you have nothing due by tomorrow. All
right, and just one day in between us and the new year. As it rolls around each year, millions of Americans set New Year's resolutions.
But by February, 1/3 of us have abandoned them. Caller 10's Nija McDonald joins us this morning talking about ways to help stick to those resolutions. Nija, what'd you learn?
Well, good morning, Lauren and Joe. Whether your goal is to exercise more, eat healthier, or save money, local experts recommend coming up with measurable actions to get you there.
A new year can mean a new beginning for some. Unfortunately, it doesn't last long. Research shows 80% of resolutioners give up by the second week of February.
Our goals aren't really measurable, or maybe it's really that we don't want to change that.
Klein says your goal must be measurable. He says when creating a goal, it's important to consider why you want to have that goal and if you're making it for the right reasons.
One common goal is to try to lose weight. Well, rather than say, I'm going to lose weight in 2020, say, I'm going to go to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in 2020. And that daily goal or weekly goal will create a long-term benefit that matches your overall goal.
Klein adds your goal must also be realistic.
If I set a goal like I want to fly, that's not going to happen. It just can't. I really have to make sure the goals are something realistic, something I'm committed to wanting to do, and that I can measure my own progress.
The American Psychological Association says a key part of success is how you treat yourself when you fail.
Life happens. Like, life will cause symptoms, life will cause problems, and we have to be able to adjust and still try to keep those goals in hand. You're not going to make progress every single day. Not every football team wins every single game.
Klein says it's what you do with those fails that matters.
Now, Beth and I already talked last week. I know what her New Year's resolution is. You guys got any?
No, I gotta start thinking because it creeps up on me all the time. So I actually don't have one.
I've got one day, like.
Oh boy.
I want to save some money.
Right.
That is mine. I downloaded an app to help me do that, so we'll see.
Very good.
I'm going to pick up my books, my book reading again.
Very nice.
I'll read one book, at least one book a month. So
we'll check back in
Very
with you
attainable
tomorrow.
goals. Check back in, or check back in February to see if I picked one and stayed with it. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Beth, yours is laundry involved, right?
Yeah, I would like to do my laundry and fold it on the same day that I do it and put it away.
Big goals.
Big goals. We'll see. We're starting up this morning cold and breezy with mostly cloudy skies, and that's not really going to change through the rest of the day today. Coming up, I've got that, plus your New Year's Eve and your New Year's Day forecast. We'll do that in a few minutes.